went from an income of $718, that is in May, to June 104, like 718 to 104. In May 22nd, I got 1500 clicks. Then from 22nd, things started going down. So went to 1300, 1200, 1000, 720, 627. Like seriously, can you imagine going from having like 1500 clicks up to 650 clicks? That's like really insane. So welcome to another episode of Niche Site Vault, and today I wanted just to go back to the project 100k that I had some time back. Well, it's been over, I think, more than a year since I last shot a video about the project, and basically I've been busy. If you guys have been watching the channel, you've realized I haven't been putting a lot of content out. That's because I've been busy with life, of course, and business. I have a couple of YouTube channels that I'm building, plus some other offline things that I'm doing. So yeah, understandably, I'm a busy guy. So anyway, so I wanted to make this video because of the Google update that came some time back. I think it was in around May, June there. So when the update came, I realized that my website, that website of Project 100k, it was really hit very badly. And let me just show you some stats so that you guys know when I say it was hit, it was really hit. You can see some stats there. That's SEMrush. That's what SEMrush so shows for the website. Right now it's showing that I'm getting approximately 6,000 visits a month, but I can tell you that's not the truth because I'm the one on the back end. I know what's happening. Currently, I'm not even close to 5,000 visits a month because the website, last time I checked, is getting about 50 visitors a day. So that's about 1,500 visits a month. And if you check history of the website on SEMrush, around 2020, that's when I was starting to build it. If you can check my previous blog posts, I was really religious with putting out blog posts every month for the project. Then traffic really climbed, and this was real traffic, climbed to around 200,000 visitors in September of last year, 2021. December, some shakeups were experienced. Then March, April. So I want us to talk about the updates that came from in May and June. So April, you can see I had lots of traffic. Then when May came, the site was hit. So I lost a lot of traffic. You can see here April. Then May, I went from about 160 visits to 160,000 visits to about 90 visits. Then June, it was like the final nail on the coffin because I went from 90,000 visits to around 15,000. And now even July, things are worse because you can see like currently my traffic is 6,000. But like I've told you, that's not really the traffic. The traffic is way lower than that. Let's just go to Google Analytics so that you guys see what I'm talking about. So we can see here is in April 25th. So April was just before the update, and you can just see how the site has been performing in terms of clicks. You can see in April I was getting about 1,700 clicks a day, about 14, 15. So basically it was around there, 1,200 to 1,500 clicks a day. And then in May 22nd, I got 1,500 clicks. Then from 22nd, things started going down. So went to 1,300, 1,200, 1,000, 720. 627. Like seriously, can you imagine going from having like 1500 clicks up to 650 clicks? That's like really insane. And it wasn't even the worst, because June there was another, just before the update rolled out properly, it seems I got hit again. So in June I was getting like 300 clicks a day, and I was like, that's not bad. But then look here, June 24th I had 280 clicks, and then 18 clicks. Like seriously guys, 18 clicks a day. Can you imagine going from 1,000 clicks a day to 18 clicks a day? And from just the end of June up to July, things are just being bad, like 17 clicks, 8 clicks. That's in like a few weeks ago. Okay, basically that's that. So if you see here, over here we had like 15 clicks, 13 clicks, and then although the graph isn't really visible at this point, but you can see it's starting to go up a little bit. And well, that's because I had to look under the hood and see what's wrong with the website. And I realized that when the update was rolled out, it seems like all my money articles were de-indexed. Yeah, when I say money articles, I mean the articles where I was writing things like X review or best X for X review, things like that. Those are the money articles. So all my info articles, the ones that are like how to do this, or I don't know, you guys know what info articles are. So majority of my info articles, I say 99% of the info articles, the articles were still indexed. But then like 99% of money articles, the commercial articles, were de-indexed. And that's what basically right now I'm working on. So when I say they were de-indexed, I don't mean really they were removed from the index. What I mean is, you guys, if you've been checking your console stats, you realize that they have this coverage thing where Google is saying some websites have been found by Google, they've been crawled but not indexed. You guys know that, yeah? They've been crawled but not indexed. So that is what was happening. Majority of the articles had been crawled but not indexed. But way before the update, they were indexed, and they were the ones that were ranking. So all my money articles, 99% were crawled but not indexed. That is the thing that happened. And basically that is that. Currently I'm trying to get the articles up back. I want them to get indexed again. And I realized a couple of things when I was looking on Search Console. I see we have a couple of errors over here, but I've been working on the website for the past like 2 weeks trying to make it recover. And I realized that majority of the articles that were crawled but not indexed, they had some issues with AMP. Like if you've installed AMP plugin, so they had that error where Google is telling you the page might appear but it has an invalid AMP error or something like that. So I've been going through all those articles, making sure that there are no AMP errors. And it's so easy to fix the AMP errors because it will usually tell you what is missing. So for instance, most of my articles were missing like featured images, or they're missing mostly it was the images. That's what I realized, it was mostly the images. And basically I just went and uploaded them, submitted them, then the AMP error was gone. And so far I've been seeing some of the URLs that I've submitted to be indexed, they've been picked up. This explains why you see like from, let's say from July 13th, I've seen an increase in the number of clicks. They've been steadily climbing. Right now we see July 23rd, 235 clicks. At least is something up from 15 clicks. So they've been improving. So what I've noticed is that for my site, this doesn't apply to all sites, but for my site, what I realized is the AMP errors were causing some issues with Google indexing their pages. So as a result, Google is just crawling them but not indexing them. Then apart from that, I also realized most of the articles that were crawled but not indexed, they were like orphan articles. What I mean by orphan articles is that they were not linked to by other articles on the website, so they had no internal links. So what I've been doing is I've just been looking at related articles on the website and then linking to those orphan articles, and basically that's that. And finally, the other thing I've been doing is anytime I submit the articles to Google indexing, I make sure I rewrite the title. I also make sure I have a completely unique description. I know everyone says that the meta description doesn't really help with SEO, but I don't know. For my case, I've just realized that if I write some unique description, then the articles are getting picked up. Because before the updates, I wasn't putting any description on the articles. I was just letting Google choose their own description from the choose their own paragraph from the article and then make it as the description. But now I've been going and making sure that every article that I'm posting has a unique description. This is just something that I'm testing. I don't know whether it's impacting the way that articles are indexed, but for my case, I'll continue doing that because I think it's working from what I can see. That's what I've been doing with the website, just trying to get all the articles that were de-indexed, getting them indexed. And for that, I did, if you guys remember, my website has some different subdomains or subdirectories, because I have a UK section, Canadian section, Australian section, and the US, or now the worldwide section. Just a little tip: if you're running a niche site, I've found that it's very easy to rank on these other geos other than the US geo. So if you have a niche site that covers maybe products that people in different places also search, so let's say if you're in the fishing niche, you might find that one of the keywords is something like best fishing reels UK. So if you find something like that, it means guys in the UK are probably searching for reels that are specifically sold in the UK. So you can have a subdirectory or a subsite on your website where you target UK customers only. So that's what I did for this niche site. And here's just a rundown of, I haven't really been fully developing the other sections. I've been focusing on the main US section. At least I was focusing before I took a 1-year hiatus. But so far, if you see in the UK section, I have like 16 articles, and I just went to Google Console, then I exported all the errors, and I just wanted to make sure that all the articles I've written have been indexed, because it doesn't make sense for you to write an article then it doesn't get indexed. That means no one is finding it. Of course, you're not going to get clicks over there, and you're not going to get your commissions. So I went, made this Excel sheet and put all the URLs of the UK section, and then I just went one by one. I had this section index, this is the URL, the index, and whether it has issues. So yes, Y means yes. So for the UK section, you can see majority of the articles were indexed, only one wasn't indexed, and you can see here requested indexing on 16th July. That's when I started working on the website, trying to get the articles indexed. So today is when 25th, so it's like 10 days later, and you can see I was also noting down whether the articles had issues. You can see all these articles had AMP issues, but for now I fixed all the AMP issues, so we're good to go. Then I went to the Canadian section. You can see here also majority of the articles in the Canadian section were indexed, but we had a couple of them, few of them that were not indexed. And you can see here I have requested 17th. So basically I was just like enhancing the articles by putting a unique meta description, unique title, making sure all the images are there, and then just submitting the URL through Google Console. And then over here you can see I have an entry, something went wrong. So basically, as I was submitting the URLs, there were times when Google will throw up an error saying something went wrong, try again later. So that's what these entries mean. So basically, I'll just have to go back and check these URLs whether they are indexed, and then if they're not indexed, submit them again. But I already checked them, so yes, now they're indexed. Then I have an Australian section. You can see we had a few no's over here, but then the majority of the articles were indexed. And for the no's, let me see. You can see majority of the articles were indexed in Australia. In Australia, it seems that's my biggest subsite, has like 66 articles. And for the ones that are not indexed, you can see I requested them to be indexed on 17th and one on 18th. Then coming to the US, now the US section is the biggest section, and currently I have 650 articles posted in the US section. And like I told you, like 90% of them, of the money articles were not indexed. You can bet that I really lost like lots of income after the update. If I scroll down, you see we have like that's 650 articles. You see them over there, and then the indexed ones are from number 2 to number 218. So 219 to 650. How many articles are those? So you can see like about 432 articles were not indexed. Like, can you guys imagine? I've written 432 articles and they're not indexed. They've just been crawled. Some of them have not been crawled, but they're not indexed. So basically, I'm just fighting a losing game over here, because if the articles are not indexed, no one is going to find them when they search on Google, and I won't make my money. Plus, I won't serve them with the solutions that I'm recommending. Let me take a drink. Like, I'm so broke, it's a recession. I even have to use a plastic cup. Okay, let's continue. So I have like 432 articles that have not been indexed, and those are the articles that I'm currently working on. I've realized that anytime I submit an article, it's like Google has some limit. I don't know, I think the limit is something like 30, or I think 20 or 30, I'm not really sure, but every day that I'm submitting articles to be indexed, I usually hit my limit for the day. Then Google tells me try again tomorrow. I think the limit is something like 30. I haven't been really able to keep track, but that's what I've realized. So 30, 420 divided by 30, that means how many days? I think something like 15 days. I'll have to submit like 15. I have like 15 more days to go for me to submit all these articles to be indexed. And that's that. So basically, that's what I've been doing. And like I told you, since the traffic really plummeted to like 50 visits a day, also like lost a ton of income. Let me just hop on Amazon, because this site currently is monetized through Amazon Associates. That's the main monetization method, although there are a couple of other monetizing options that I have. So for instance, I'm selling some supplements over there, so I'm working with a CPA network. But let's just look at Amazon, because that's where the bulk of the money comes from. So let me log in. I've logged into Amazon. Let me just show you the earnings for the website for the past. Let's start with last year, and then we come all the way to this year. So last year, you can see the site earned $11,455, and January had like $500, $450, $620, $840, $917, $1,500, $1,200, $1,400, $1,100, $886, $937, and $526. So what I can see from this money charts or this commission schedule is that The site was really growing. I think we had our best month in June where we hit $1,500 a month. Then it stayed at $1,200, $1,400, $1,100. So from around September of last year, I think the site started losing some traffic, but I wasn't really paying attention because at that time I was so busy building some YouTube channels and working on some other websites. I just put this on autopilot. So in September we had $1,100, then $886. You can see it's going down. $937, I think it rose. Then we went from $937 to $526. But if you thought that was bad, let me just show you this year's earnings. And man, I even feel sorry for myself. Okay, so yeah, in January we had like $629, not bad. Then $500, $500, $917 in April. Okay, this is now where the good stuff starts coming in. The good stuff starts. Yeah, good stuff starts. Okay, so $917 in April, May $718. Now look, we went from an income of $718, that is in May, to June $104, like 718 to 104. And if you guys note, this is when the Google update was announced. So it was announced, I think, sometime around May 25th. So in May I had already collected like tons of commissions because the site was really ranking high. But then when those 430 something articles got de-indexed, I lost tons of traffic. You guys remember when I showed you the clicks? So we went from $718 to $100, 104. And July, today is 26th. We have like how many days to go? 5 days. We're only at $56. Like seriously. A site that was making $900 like 3 months ago is now making $56. Man, times are hard. It's a recession. We have COVID. An election is coming. Like money is tight. Everything. Inflation is up the roof. And then just Google decides to give me a, what is it called? The B slap. Yeah, but anyway, that's life. So I'm trying to recover the site. Hopefully by end of the year, we shall be seeing some good numbers. But for now, I just have to put in the work. I don't have any secrets that I'm going to employ. There is just putting in the work and just doing the basics, you know. So right now I've just started with getting the articles indexed. From there, I'll probably do some interlinking and then see what is going to happen. So with that said, I just wanted to provide an overview of what I'm planning for the website for the remainder of the year basically. And this is basically what I should have done like a year ago. So first things first, I want to increase the number of articles from 650 to 1,000 articles. That means I need to get around 650. That's how many. So I need to add up around 350 articles on the website. Of course, the articles will be outsourced. Right now, I'm not even in the mood of writing any more articles for this website. So I'll just outsource the articles. Yeah, by the way, if you guys are looking for good writers, good affordable writers, just check this Facebook group called Remarkable African Freelance Writers, something like that. Tons of good writers over there, affordable rates, you'll love them. So anyway, so I need to add about 100 articles on around 350 articles on the website to get them to 1,000. And there's no reason why the articles, there's no specific reason why I'm aiming for 1,000 articles. I think it's just a good number. There's no specific I don't know, Google reason or monetary reason, I don't know. I just want the articles to be 1,000. And well, next is get all my money articles indexed. I've said that a few minutes ago. So I'm going through all those articles that were de-indexed. I'm trying to get them to be indexed, and I'm doing that in a very simple manner. Just making sure that, of course, the content should be good content, then making sure that the meta description is unique as well as the title, and then just submitting them to Google through the search console. That's all. Nothing, no wizardry, no nothing. So the other thing that I've been wanting to do is, I've realized like the more articles you have, then that means you're recommending a lot of products. But then since I'm mainly relying on Amazon for my commissions, sometimes these products are not on Amazon. So I'm looking for a way to track the links that are linking to products that are out of stock, or maybe products on stores that have been closed on Amazon or things like that. I don't want visitors to come on the website, then they read a review, then when they go to purchase a product, they find a 4 page or something like that. I know there are a couple of tools on the market that help with this. Right now I have no specific tool in mind. So if you guys have any tool that you use or that you can recommend, let me know in the comment section, and I'll be sure to check them out. Plus, if you want, you can PM me your affiliate link. I'll purchase through it, because yeah, you'll have saved me a couple of hours of researching. So okay, basically that's that. So the other thing is, I'll also be diversifying traffic. I know I've said like I shouldn't be relying on Google, and if in as much as I've been saying that, I haven't really been practicing that. But now you see what happened. Google came, my traffic tanked to like tanked by about 90%. You guys have seen the income from $700 to $100 and now to $50. So it's really a bad thing. You really don't want to be in a situation where you're relying entirely on one network or one platform to get your traffic from. So I want to start really diversifying my traffic. Yes, I've been doing it for a couple of months now. I've been trying to build an audience on Twitter. I've also been trying to build an audience on Facebook. Pinterest, I haven't really been focusing on it. I really have it at the back of my mind, but considering that I think those guys have closed like 2 of my accounts because of my niche, so I'm not really sure, but I'll try again. There's no harm in trying, like seriously, no harm in trying. Facebook also closed our account, and not because we did anything bad. I think there was some incidences of hacking. If you guys have friends online, maybe you might have realized after some time. I think a couple of months ago, a lot of people's accounts were getting blocked by Instagram, or just getting shut down for no apparent reason. So I contacted them and they told me, hey, send us an ID with you holding today's date and stuff like that. Send them whatever they wanted, but they've never reinstated the account. So I'll just have to open a new account for this, a new Instagram account for the website. Okay, let me just show you some stats on Twitter so that you see how we are doing. So the challenge with Twitter is I really don't know what kind of content to offer these guys, because like I said, you can't be talking about fishing 24/7, like best bars look, what are those things called? Best bars fishing reels, then best bait casting, what? I don't know. So I'm still working on the content game. So for now, most of the content that I'm posting are just like, motivational quotes, then replying to people here and there. But yeah, once in a while I'm promoting the products that I have on my niche site. But so far, okay, it's really experimental. I haven't really found a working type of content that the Twitter audience really appreciates. And even when I look at my competitors, because my competitors are some of the largest companies in the world in that niche, when I look at their tweets, they're just getting some weird interactions, like Some guys have like, I don't know, 20,000 followers, they post something and only 2 likes. So I don't know, but I'll keep grinding with Twitter, and that's that. So Twitter, I've been doing that. So apart from Twitter, by the way, just so you know, I'm using this platform called Akoya.net. I'm using it for social media marketing. It lets you schedule a ton of content on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and a bunch of other stuff. I'll post a review video some other time of the platform, and you guys can see how it's working. Okay, man, this video is turning out to be too long. Let me just continue with what else I have for the niche site. So I've said I need to diversify traffic. The other thing I need to work on is the emails. I have like 5,000 emails for this niche site, and that's only because I ran a giveaway some time back. I ran a giveaway so that I could get followers on Twitter and Instagram, as well as subscribers on YouTube. I haven't been emailing these guys, and I realized, okay, there's a time I tried emailing them and the unsubscribes were a lot. That really disheartened me. So I think I'm never ever going to do a giveaway again, and if I do a giveaway, I'll just put those guys as, what should I call them? They're not serious guys, you know? They're not serious guys. Like, those are not, because most guys just enter giveaways just to win stuff, and when they don't win, they never engage with your stuff. So I just think I have to build a brand new email list from subscribers on the website. So I'll need to work on offers and pop-ups and things like that. But email will have been a good asset to have, especially at this time when Google has completely decimated their website by stifling traffic. But since I didn't work on the emails, I get to pay the price, and basically that's how life is. When you don't work on something, then don't complain when things don't go your way. I'm not complaining, just lessons learned, no losses, just lessons. 2 G's, that's for you. Okay, so we're done with emails. So the final thing I'll be doing is basically, I'll just be diversifying the monetization options that I have. So currently I'm monetizing the website through Amazon, and I have a couple of CPA offers, but I want to go hard on the CPA offers. Then something about advertise or banner ads or advertisements or things like that. Then website was not really banned, but it was suspended by AdSense. If you guys remember the other video I talked about this niche site earning more on AdSense than on Ezoic. But then after a couple of months, I got an email from AdSense saying that the whole website has been blacklisted because of content and stuff like that. So I can no longer put AdSense over there, and I cannot put Ezoic. I was thinking of going for a different option like Mediavine. Then I checked their requirements, and one of their requirements is that they don't allow sites in my niche. And so basically, I think display ads game won't work for this website, which is not really a bad thing, because I now have to look for other monetization or options. And speaking of that, one of the things I've been meaning to do for a long time is create my own products. I currently have a store on the niche site because I'm drop shipping some stuff from some supplier. And in fact, if you just check here, let me see. Yeah, you can see the WooCommerce stats. Net sales this month. So this month I made a sale of $44.95. Just one product sold. The profit is $20, usually 50% of the product. So I'm thinking I should go hard on this dropshipping stuff. And since these guys have the products that are my niche needs, I'll just go through all the articles that I have and then start putting these products that I'm drop shipping as the best in that list. So for instance, when it's best fishing reels and $200, just make sure I get one of the reels from the drop shipping supplier, put it as the first one, and then when guys come and buy it, of course I drop ship it to them, and basically I make my cut over there. So I'll have to go through all the articles on this website and make sure that whenever possible I recommend one of the products that I'm drop shipping. That is one of my plans. Apart from that, I just think I'll just look for nice CPO offers that can go well with my audience, and then just be promoting them via email and stuff like that. I don't know about any other monetization methods that I can use at the moment. I think we need to take a water break. My voice is getting hoarse. So like I was saying, I don't think I have many other monetization options, but I'll be on the lookout. You always find new things whenever you're online, whenever you're checking competitors and stuff like that. So I'll just be on the lookout. If I see anything that seems nice that can work for the niche, then I'll just adopt it. Okay, that has been a mouthful, or should I say a long video. I think I'll end it here. But you guys, if you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments section, and I plan to keep on working on this website for the next year or so, because I have big plans, so I just need to put the work in. And I'll be providing updates once in a while whenever something major happens. So you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Yeah, so you guys click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I'm posting new content. Yeah, okay, so it's been real. Guys, stay safe. My Kenyan peeps, vote wisely. And anyone going through a hard time, just know, after the darkest night, the dawn always comes. Yeah, the dawn always comes. So no matter whatever you're going through, you're built for it. You're stronger than that. See you on the next one.